This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. Young Women Lead remains a steady force within the community as they hosted their 6th event focused on women empowerment. Over 500 girls from local area high schools gathered at this year's Young Women Lead conference held at the Jasper Arts Center as they participated in breakout sessions that focused on everything from preparing for college to financial security. Organizers to the day's events are those women who have completed the SOAR program, an early launch women's professional leadership development program aimed at collaborating with global and Fortune 500 companies in the community. The Young Women Lead Conference is a project that allows the SOAR members to practice their newly acquired leadership skills while at the same time paying it forward in their communities, benefiting high school girls. A SOAR graduate and fellow coordinator to this year's event, Dana Coltis, established why this is an important conference for young girls in the area.
It's just a conference for high school girls to come meet new people, learn about themselves, kind of learn how to have a little bit of confidence and to become a leader in life. So I think it's important because a lot of young women maybe don't have, how do you say it? The opportunities like these sessions we offer them. It teaches them self-defense, how to present themselves, how to get ready for college, so many different things, and how to take care of themselves physically, healthy lifestyles, etc. So it's just one of those opportunities not everybody has. I certainly didn't have it whenever I was in high school, so it's very cool.
Jesse Funk, this year's keynote speaker, is a 6-time published author and professional vocalist who has released 5 solo albums and has toured with Broadway musicals. Currently, Funk is earning her license as a clinical social worker, focusing on therapeutic leadership training practices as her dissertation. Attendance this year for Young Women Lead to the conference set a record as 508 young women registered compared to the 450 last year. These conferences are currently hosted on a yearly basis in 5 cities, including Jasper. Purdue Extension continues to reach out to the youth in the community with this weekend's Super Saturday event, which is a hands-on workshop project. Purdue Extension invites youth to join them at the Dubois County 4-H Fairgrounds as they host an afternoon of workshops designed for youth to learn new skills and explore new topics. Super Saturday will take place this Saturday, March the 10th, from 12 until 5:30 p.m., and the deadline to register is tonight. Workshops are based on 4-H project areas, but participants do not have to be 4-H members to attend. Any youth in grades 3 through 12 are welcome, and each participant will be able to attend 2 workshops. Representatives from Old Farm, a processing center in Indiana, will be doing a livestock workshop. Participants will actually see and touch different parts of animals and learn how to take better care of them. There will also be workshops from businesses and groups in the area, including an electric workshop from Dubois REC, a recycling workshop from Dubois Solid Waste Management, a painting workshop from Studio H, and a sewing workshop from the Dubois County Sewing Guild. The deadline to register for Super Saturday, which is this weekend at the Dubois County 4-H Fairgrounds, is today. To register or for more information, contact Purdue Extension at 812-482-1782 or email jmonarch@purdue.edu. Another year will have come and gone before you know it, and in August, the Rotary Club of Jasper will be hosting its 7th Athena International Award. And currently, they are accepting nominations for the local 2018 Athena Award. August 16th, Huntingburg native Susan Elkinson, the new Toyota Georgetown, Kentucky plant president and one of 3 women who will oversee a Toyota production plant in the U.S., will be the keynote speaker to the evening's event. Founded in 1982 by Martha Mayhood Mertz, Athena International is a nonprofit organization that seeks to support, develop, and honor women leaders. Since the program's inception, more than 6,000 awards have been presented in over 500 communities at home and abroad. The Jasper Rotary Club decided that honoring a local professional woman would be a perfect fit with the Athena mission of supporting, developing, and honoring women leaders. This will be the 7th presentation in Dubois County. Past award winners include Jane Chappell, Brenda Stallings, Kathy Tretter, Nancy Eckerly, Connie Noss, and Tanya Hine as last year's Athena Award winner. The Jasper Rotary Club encourages all county business leaders to consider nominating an outstanding businesswoman for their award. German American, Kimball Electronics, Master Baron Cabinets, and also Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center are the platinum sponsors of this event. Nominations will be accepted until May the 15th, and nomination forms can be downloaded at www.jasperrotary.com. Finalists for the 2018 award will be announced on July the 1st. It was reported that the dump truck that was following a school bus on westbound State Road 64 of the driver of the dump truck later was identified as 52-year-old Dale Dever, and he failed to realize that the school bus had come to a stop. Dever locked up the vehicle's brakes and slid into the opposite lane of travel between the school bus as an oncoming vehicle that was forced off the roadway and into the grass. Monday, at a traffic stop of a similar dump truck located approximately 73,000 pounds of cargo in the English area for speeding. During the course of an investigation, Indiana State Police Sergeant Kirby Staley was able to determine that 52-year-old Dever had indeed been the driver of the dump truck who nearly rear-ended a bus loaded with school children. Staley located several commercial motor vehicle violations after completing an inspection on Dever's vehicle, and after a search of the dump truck, Sergeant Staley located marijuana and drug paraphernalia. Master Trooper Tim Weisenberger transported Dever to the Crawford County Jail, where he was booked on preliminary charges including multiple charges of possession, driving under the influence, speeding, operating without proof of inspection, and improper display of registration. Assisting Sergeant Staley was Sergeant Wooten and Master Trooper Weisenberger. Perry County Coroner Charlie Baumeister confirmed last night that the body found on Tuesday morning by Indiana conservation officers in floodwaters along Poison Creek was that of missing kayaker Scott Whitehead. State conservation officers, along with the Perry County Sheriff's Department, resumed their search for a missing kayaker on Tuesday morning and located Whitehead's body in approximately 3 feet of water in the vicinity of his capsized kayak. The Perry County Sheriff's Department was notified last Thursday that Whitehead was missing when only his kayak was found after he told friends that he planned to kayak in the backwater of the area. Deputies with the Perry County Sheriff's Department were assisted by the Indiana State Conservation officers as they located Whitehead's truck parked near the floodwaters of Poison Creek south of Derby, and shortly afterward discovered Whitehead's partially submerged kayak in the water. They continued their search for several hours on Thursday and resumed rescue efforts on Friday morning and through the weekend. Indiana conservation officers responded with scuba divers, sonar, and a remote-operated vehicle with submersible camera. And multiple agencies searched by boat, kayak, and foot. However, their efforts were hampered by flood debris and thick vegetation. An autopsy is planned to determine the cause of death this week. Assisting agencies at the scene included the Troy, Central Perry, and Anderson Township Fire Departments, Perry County Rescue, Perry County EMA, and the Indiana State Police. In Terre Haute yesterday, police ended a 2-day standoff that began Monday after a man suspected of killing a woman and wounding someone else barricaded himself within a house. The nearly 20-hour standoff began on Monday after a suspect was wearing body armor and began firing a weapon at police after shooting and killing 40-year-old Amanda Kearns and leaving another man seriously injured. Police say that during the standoff, the suspect had been able to avoid police when he escaped from a basement window in a concealed area to another location, but that thanks to a tip from an acquaintance of the suspect, police were able to restructure their efforts and surround the suspect. Police said the suspect went out the back door of the home and engaged officers, and that's when an Indiana State Police tactical team shot and killed the suspect. Police are left with investigating 3 scenes, and the man's name has not yet been released. The Daviess County Sheriff's Department says that a suspicious woman at North Daviess Elementary School caused concern on Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon, Desiree Munns came to the North Daviess Elementary School in Elnora to seek information on her children. A Beech Grove resident, 53-year-old Munns, came to the school and was immediately approached by the deputy on duty at the school and the North Daviess Elementary School staff in the office. Police reported that no child or staff member were in any danger, and it was determined that Ms. Munns had no child enrolled in the North Daviess Community School System either. She was then detained and escorted out of the school and off the school property without incident. While speaking with the deputy, Munns identified herself as a federal agent and demanded to see her children. The Daviess County Sheriff's Office says that they knew that the information was false due to prior contact. Back on October the 3rd of 2017, the Daviess County Sheriff's Office had an incident with Ms. Munns camping out all night at a Noden business. She was given a trespassing warning and transported back home to Indianapolis. Due to Ms. Munns' history with other agencies, officials have notified a local mental health facility to assist her, and the investigation continues in this matter. Charges of personating a public official and criminal trespass will be forwarded to the Daviess County Prosecutor's Office for official review. And keep it right here, except next we're going to take a look at your weather summary.